Listen, brother, life has a funny way of teaching us lessons we didn't ask for, but absolutely needed. And one of the hardest lessons a man ever learns is this: not every woman who says she loves you actually respects you. Sometimes her actions, her habits, even the way she expresses intimacy tell you more than her words ever could. And that's what Jessica Opare meant when she said, "Never trust any woman who loves these three sex positions." It's not about the act itself, it's about the energy behind it. Energy over lust means understanding that real intimacy goes far beyond the surface. It's not about how exciting a moment feels, but about the intention behind it. When a man connects with a woman, he can sense whether the energy comes from love or from control. Lust alone burns fast and fades faster, but energy built on emotional balance creates something that lasts. In today's world, too many relationships are built on physical attraction, where dominance and submission replace understanding and care. But when connection is based on power instead of peace, one person always ends up empty. A strong man learns to look beyond the body and see the spirit. He pays attention to how a woman's energy feels, whether it calms his mind or confuses his heart. Lust can make you chase moments, energy makes you build memories. Lust drains, energy restores. When two people respect each other's emotions and boundaries, intimacy becomes healing rather than harmful. That's why mastering your own energy is so important. The more balanced you are inside, the less likely you are to fall for someone who thrives on control. You begin to value presence over passion, peace over thrill. Energy speaks louder than words. It shows through tone, eyes, and touch. A woman who carries calmness and care will always connect deeper than one who only seeks excitement. Real attraction is spiritual alignment, not just physical chemistry, and that's where lasting fulfillment truly begins. Protect your peace means understanding that your energy is your most valuable asset. In a world full of noise, distractions, the man who can remain calm, focused, and grounded holds true power. It's easy to get caught up in people's opinions, toxic relationships, and situations that pull you away from your purpose. But maturity is knowing when to step back, when to stay silent, and when to walk away. Protecting your peace doesn't make you cold or detached, it makes you wise. It means refusing to argue with negativity, choosing peace over pride, and guarding your mental clarity like a treasure. Some people feed your energy while others drain it without even realizing it. The moment you start prioritizing your inner calm, you'll notice who truly adds value to your life and who only takes from it. It's not about isolation, it's about alignment. You learn that not every battle deserves your energy, not every message deserves a reply, and not every person deserves access to your mind. Peace is a form of power because it allows you to think clearly, act intentionally, and live with purpose. When your heart is calm, your decisions are wiser. When your mind is still, your vision is sharper. And when you protect your peace, you protect your growth, your health, and your future from being controlled by chaos that doesn't belong to you. Health equals power because the way you treat your body directly affects your confidence, your mindset, and your presence. When you start eating clean and fueling yourself with real, natural food, you begin to notice how your body responds with energy instead of exhaustion. Every meal becomes an investment in your strength and clarity. The body is the foundation of masculine energy. When it's weak or neglected, everything else in life feels harder. But when you nourish yourself with whole foods, drink more water, and stay active through light daily exercise like walking, stretching, or resistance training, your energy begins to shift. You stand taller, think clearer, and feel more capable in every situation. Healthy living isn't about perfection or restriction, it's about respect. Respect for your time, your body, and your potential. When you take care of yourself, your confidence naturally grows because you're living in alignment with discipline and self-control. The man who moves his body regularly has sharper focus, stronger willpower, and deeper calmness in his emotions. It's not about having the perfect body, it's about having the energy to live life fully. Physical health fuels mental strength, and both combine to create a magnetic presence that others can feel. A man who values his health carries a different kind of power, one that doesn't shout but radiates. That power can't be bought or faked, it's earned through daily choices, consistency, and the quiet pride of taking care of yourself every single day. Self-respect builds attraction because it sets the tone for how others treat you. When you start valuing your time, your energy, and your goals, people can feel that energy before you even speak. It shows in the way you walk, the way you speak, and the way you handle challenges. A man who respects himself doesn't chase validation, he attracts it naturally. He doesn't beg for attention because his confidence already commands it. Self-respect teaches you to stop giving discounts to people who don't value your worth. It reminds you that not everyone deserves access to your energy, and that peace is more important than popularity. When you take care of your body, eat well, stay active, and maintain discipline in your habits, you start radiating a different kind of power, the quiet kind that draws the right people to you. You no longer settle for relationships that drain you because you've built a life that already fulfills you. Women feel this energy. They notice a man who doesn't seek approval but lives with purpose. That kind of strength is magnetic because it's rare. True attraction isn't about looks or charm, it's about how a person feels in your presence. When you move with integrity, when you live by your values, and when you protect your peace, you give off a calm, grounded energy that inspires respect. Self-respect is the foundation of attraction because it shows you love yourself first, and everything else follows naturally. Peace is real strength because it shows the highest form of self-control. When a man reaches a point in life where he no longer reacts to every insult, argument, or temptation, he begins to understand what real power feels like. It's not about how loud you can shout or how hard you can fight. It's about how calm you can stay when everything around you tries to shake your focus. Inner peace gives clarity. It allows you to think before acting and to move with purpose rather than emotion. Many people confuse chaos with excitement, but peace is where real confidence lives. A man at peace can walk away from arguments that go nowhere, can say no without guilt, and can remain centered even when life feels uncertain. That kind of balance doesn't come from ego, it comes from discipline. It comes from taking care of your health, maintaining a clean lifestyle, eating well, sleeping properly, and keeping your environment positive. When your mind is quiet, your decisions become stronger, and your energy becomes magnetic. People feel safer around you, and opportunities come more easily because calmness carries influence. Real peace is not weakness, it's the ultimate strength because it means you've mastered yourself. You no longer seek validation from others, you create it from within. You move with quiet confidence, focused purpose, and emotional maturity that can't be shaken by temporary chaos or superficial pleasure.